Welcome back, everybody. Here we are. He's got a lead Celebi, and I don't. This is actually a special metagross, so he's probably predicting Stealth Rock for me. In his case, I could see either T-Wave or Stealth Rock. I don't know if I want to reveal it just yet, and I'm just like, Celebi's such a pain to kill. I don't have really anything to really go to anyway. So I just go for it. It guarantees the 2-hit KO on there. Again, I want to switch moves because I know he's not going to... At least in my defense, I don't think that guy weighs very much. I could be completely wrong. I don't know how much that would have dealt anyway. Psychic isn't terrible damage there, but I do have to switch out now, and I'm going to go to a grass type. I figure, hey, I resist both his stabs. It should be okay, right? And paper-thin defenses doesn't matter. But at least from here, hopefully I can kind of get somewhere, maybe at least scare him away, get a free sub. He ends up going for a bounce. I'm like, that's cool. I'm a sub-seeder. I got Protect. I'll do that all day. Doesn't bother